Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Monster Tale. Last time, or I am Mega 400, but you knew that. But last time we got our partner Chomp, and we now are heading toward the plot. Actually, since if you haven't noticed, there isn't any conflict at the moment, but there is definitely conflict in this game. If you did not remember from the Monster Tale itself, a hero will be sent, and you could probably assume we are the hero. But a hero will be sent when the monster world is in tyranny, which, I mean, yeah, it is odd, all these monsters are attacking us, but why? Well, we will find that out soon. Hopefully. I mean, I guess we don't need to. Just go through our game without knowing the plot, and or not a game, but like, just a story, not knowing what the plot is, and then, though, to be fair, there are at least shows and movies where the plot is not the focus. I know one of my friends enjoys more character-focused shows, or, you know, shows that have kind of like a slice-of-life type feel to them. Which I can agree. I definitely like character development over plot, personally. Plot is in terms of actual story direction. And here we have a battle royale of really easy enemies that are already gone. And now Chomp has got a new trait. Occasionally when you level up, you'll get traits depending on your different forms. And as it's saying here, it will increase certain attributes. So our speed trait will increase our, speed attribute. And there's gonna be something later on. Basically, you can evolve Chomp, as I mentioned. You can also transfer abilities or skills and traits over once you've mastered a trait. And I don't know why I'm saying this now, because it's going to eventually explain it anyway, but you know what? I'm jumping the gun, because that's what I do. But, yeah, basically, once you've leveled up enough times or have got enough experience in a certain form with those skills and traits, you will eventually master that and be able to apply those to other forms, which will definitely be handy. Now, what I'm probably not going to do, for people who do know this game, I'm probably not going to go for all the evolutions, simply because that will take a lot of grinding, and while personally I don't mind, because it's fun. Ooh, new ability. But it's fun grinding, kind of, or it's more of you want to grinding, I feel. It's definitely not something I really feel like doing for this Let's Play. I feel like making it more natural and just, going with, oh, I'll do this evolutionary form and then I'll switch maybe. And not focus on just having every single one. But I don't know. We'll see where that goes. People who have not heard of this game before or not played it have no idea what I'm talking about, probably, or are very confused. I did the B button thing again. Okay, so why am I going to the Evo screen? Go to the Evo screen. No, I want to go to assign vertical spike. So that's assigned to the R button. Let's assign this to the... Wait, did I press... Ow, I didn't want to do that. I am stupid. Well, not really. But I do... I'm mixing up the buttons a little bit, which might happen a few times. Because I'm not used to these controls. So now, vertical spike, if there's enemies above. I don't find myself using this move all that often later on. The charge one, though, the first one we know, that one I find myself with torpedo. I find myself using that for quite a while because it's a very useful move. Vertical spike is a useful move, I just don't find myself using it, I guess, is the one thing. It's not something I find myself being like, oh yeah, vertical spike. I find myself much more being... I guess it's easier to use charge as opposed to vertical spike for some reason, I don't know why. Situational, whereas charge can be used in any situation, so I find myself just resorting to charge. I keep saying charge, torpedo, but it's basically a charge move, but I find myself using torpedo more so than I find myself using vertical spike. Anyway, new ability for Ellie, melee strike. So yes, you thought you could only just blast things. No, you get to punch things, and this will eventually get really, really kind of... like, Ellie will just start kicking ass later in this game with all her abilities. And the ability, let's just... I guess I'll show that off. I don't need to, but... Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Let's play mess up the buttons. No, yeah, melee strike. Press the Y button to attack close range enemies. And melee strike, you might think, well, wait, why would I punch things when I can just blast them? Well, there's a few reasons, and none of them are really relevant right now. They become relevant later on. Besides the fact there are some things you have to punch. You'll see. I really should stop. I'm gonna stop explaining ahead of time. Anyway, it feels like the band is calling me to a new place. Yes, the band is supposedly directing us. Why? I don't know. We get to leave the ancient ruins, supposedly. Hopefully we'll get some plot, and I guess I'll use vertical spike here. Actually, vertical spike's yeah, using those moves are definitely good for getting Chomp some experience, because while he can fight enemies on his own, it's definitely easier for him to just go like this. But keep in mind that does waste his power meter, so you definitely want to keep track of that so you can put him back in his... before he, like, runs out. And if he runs out, he'll just faint and end up falling back down there, and he'll be unusable for a short period of time. So you definitely want to be wary of that. And look, a giant gate. Unfortunately, we cannot enter that gate yet because we do not have the key. But we will go up and... okay, if I can actually jump correctly. I will go up and into a new area, I believe. Okay, no, not yet. I jumped the gun a little bit. Okay, now we will go into a new area. And cutscene, actually. Here we have, actually, the main villain, to be honest. But she's also very kind of snooty. I hate her. She's just kind of... she's the typical girl that you hate because she's kind of stuck up, but she's really not all that great. It seems that someone has arrived, or someone new has arrived. We must be sure to give our guest a... I can't speak today. But yeah, these are humans, surprisingly, in the monster world. So, yeah, why is that? That's not supposed to happen. And how could she see us, for that matter? I guess maybe scouts. You may want to wait, what scouts? Well, again, we'll get into the plot later. I jumped the gun so much. Let's jump the gun. No. One thing I should mention, though, is, I mentioned voice acting. The voice actors in this game actually... I mean, I know people don't like... a lot of people don't like dub anime. I personally do, but they're, you know, pretty... They do a lot of pretty well-known voices for, the English dubs of anime and even some games. The voice of Ellie is actually Brina Palicia, I think. That's how it's pronounced, possibly. And she's done, like... Innis and Bakano is one of the most well-known names I saw on the list. If you know what Bakano is, you know who Innis is. Seal and Rachel Phantom Hive in Black Butler. I believe that's the main character, or one of the main characters in Black Butler, so she's the main character in Black Butler. Chaozu Par in Dragon Ball Z Kai. Rei Ayam-nami in Evangelion. And then also Nita Tucker in FMA. An absolute FMA Brotherhood, for that matter. And Mad Moxie in Borderlands, the only other... well, there was also a Final Fantasy. I think she was a Moogle in one of the Final Fantasy games. But there was some other games that she did. But I found a lot of the people who did voices for this game also did it for, like, FMA, and a lot of them did it for Bakano too. Some very notable characters in Bakano too. Which the English dub for Bakano is actually fantastic. Okay, wait, do I want to go this way first? I don't think... no, I didn't want to go this way. I could. Also, yeah, wait, I gotta shut that off again. That giant eye thing plays absolutely no importance to the game. I don't think... like, it looked like it'd be a monster that you'd have to fight or something. I don't think it is, unless I just forgot about something important, or forgot about that boss, or it's just something that, oh, okay, it was that. But no, I think that giant eye has... yeah, there's another one here. There's no relevance, I think, unless it's... no, I really don't think there is any... oh, that guy was a little bit more tougher than I thought he was. Okay, we get a new power now. Possibly. Super Band Blaster. Press the A button to fire long-range projectiles at faraway targets. So basically, you can... basically, it's just an improvement over your regular band blaster, but there's a meter, and when your meter runs out, you end up not being able to use it. But you can improve it, or increase it, by using your melee strike. So that's one reason why you'd use your melee strike. Also because it's just fun to punch things, that's another reason. And there's also a few other ones, but for now, those are the main reasons. I don't know what time I am at in terms of video time at the moment. I haven't really paying attention. I'll go a little bit further. But then again, I think I'm getting to, like... I know I said I have plot, and at the moment we haven't seen. We've seen the main villain be like, ooh, stuff, or not ooh stuff, but like, ooh, someone's here, let's do stuff. Like, not really anything all that important beside, you know, nothing revealing, I guess, would be the keyword. Okay, now with, wait, this is not where I want to go either, I don't think. Oh no, it is where I want to go. I guess this, yeah, Super Banana Blaster should be able to hit that. Or maybe the regular one would hit that too. It might not reach though. That might be the Super Banana Blaster might go a little bit further. Ooh, toy car. Go play with it, Chomp. You must. And Chomp leveled up. Ow. And that was not good for me. Chomp, come up here and go attack these guys. Ah. Okay, stop running into the guys. I gotta get used to how I have to situate the controls to be able to do this effectively. I might need to adjust them later. Do I want to stop here? Part of me wants to stop here. Part of me wants to keep going because nothing really has happened all that much yet. I'll go a little bit further. I'm not sure what I am on time, but if it's a little bit longer, I don't think it's been 20 minutes yet. So I kind of want to stay at 15 though, but. I mean, I could be totally overshooting. I don't know if I'm even close to the target for time, but whatever. You don't really you know, and you don't care about my ramblings on that. So let's see what things have been happening later. Ooh, new power. What has been going on lately? Well, recently I got recently I got a 3DS, and now we can roll. So yes, can roll now to travel, but mostly just to get under these small crevices. But I got a 3DS, and I have to admit, I'm really falling in love with the 3D gameplay, and I didn't think, oh wait, plot. I knew this was going to come too, I don't know why I started talking about 3DS. Greetings, strange traveler, my name is Jinx. I had to see you for myself. Hi, it's so nice to meet a monster that isn't attacking us for once. Sir, if you don't mind me asking, how do you know us? Sir, my, how polite you are. Word of you has traveled quickly to me through the whispers of my little birds. You are causing quite a stir. Let me get a better look at you. Oh my, you bear the band on your wrist. An astonishing development indeed. Hee hee hee. You know about this bracelet? Ho ho, that is no ordinary bracelet. That is a legendary band. An ancient artifact thought to have been lost forever. It is said that it allows the right wearer to unlock the secrets of this land, and fulfill one's true inner potential. This little thing, I just found it lying in the forest. Why would it have been there? I believe that you came not only from a different place, but an entirely different world. Once in a while, someone from one world somehow goes to the other, for no reason other than just, oops. There's not really an explanation for that. We monsters live in this world, and those called humans come from the other world. The band must have somehow fallen into your world. Unfortunately, the humans who have arrived here before you have been different. Others, like me, how did we get here and how can we go back? I do not know the answers to those questions because he doesn't. But the others who are here have no intention of going back to your world. They have taken power for themselves and rule over this world. Each one has claimed a kingdom as their own. They use the land and its monsters to fulfill their own greedy desires at any cost. The world has changed so much because of the Kid King's enslavement of the monsters. That's terrible, but how could kids become the rulers? When they arrived, many monsters believed that they were special. They thought that these strangers were the ones written down about in our legends. Not all of us monsters wished it so, but there were enough that blindly believed. There was a great war that ripped the land apart. The war ended when the Kid Kings dethroned the rightful ruler of the monsters, but it is all past. That is all past. Seeing you two before me, I feel hope once again for this world. Between the band and your companion here, you just might be able to save our world. Oh, you mean Chomp? I'm just trying to find his mother so that he won't be alone. So yeah, if you don't... I'll stop reading for now. If you don't, can't understand, basically, the monsters believed in the prophecy, thought that the other kids were the ones that were to save their world, but ended up actually being the ones to enslave their world. So it's kind of ironic that, technically speaking, the prophecy wouldn't need to be true if no one believed in it. it is true that prophecies only have their power if people believe in them. You should go seeking meat. It's similar to like self-fulfilling prophecies where, oh, you read a prophecy, it's only going to come true if you actually act on the prophecy and try and stop it. And in stopping it, you usually cause it to come true. It's kind of I like that in stories. It's really an interesting plot device. But yeah, Jinx is going to become our shopkeeper. He will allow us to buy items from him. That's how he is going to help us. And he has stuff for Ellie, health extension, melee damage, blaster efficiency. Basically, just a bunch of upgrades. Treasure hunting will help if you're trying to raise Chomp. And then you can just buy things for Chomp as well. I'm not going to buy anything right now. I could. Did I actually buy? I think I did buy a cookie. Well, I bought a cookie. But, not going to buy anything. I guess I didn't buy a cookie. But I'm not going to buy anything for him right at the moment, or anything else from him. But I will later. For now, let's head down. Or can I head down? No, I don't think I can go this way yet, because I need another item. I will head back to the book, and I'll think I end it now that I got plot out of the way. But anyway, while I'm heading back there, I did get a 3DS, and I had to say, I really do. I didn't think I would love the 3D effect as much as I do, but I really feel like it adds a lot to the game that I didn't think it would. I'm really surprised that I'm finding myself constantly wanting to have the 3D on. I thought I would just not want it on, and that's not the case. So I have to admit, the 3D is convincing me, or the 3DS has convinced me that 3D can enhance the gameplay. I would go into more in depth, but this episode's over. If you, I'll probably talk about 3DS later on, but basically I'm really impressed. So if anyone has kind of been skeptical, and even if you don't want the 3D, it's optional, so you don't have to use the 3D in any games. Anyway, this has been Make400, this has been Monster Tail, and I'm reminding you that Jinx is really cool looking. I like him, he's an awesome character. This is cool.